We are back with what I think is going to be the final stream for 428, or I should say 428 Shibuya Scramble. Super hyped for this one. Now, we only have two things left to do: get the last two endings and get the last special episode. Where's the special episode? Well, guess what? Yeah, been a while, huh? It was almost 1 o'clock. Except, I gotta go through a backlog like crazy. I need. Well, this is a possible one. But I'll need to see when Takaya actually starts talking to her. We'll see where this goes. Should I get a doctor? Not getting to the... Aha! That's what I want. So my assumption is the special story is going to be for this kid. What's the name? Takaya? So we'll get to, may I ask you your name? Hello there, Katsith. You look a little pale. Yeah, Takaya, there we go. Moving right along. Now, where is the line? Do you mind if I ask you your name? I want to see how far away I am. There it is. Fortunately, it's not as far as I was afraid of, because this is like a half-hour story if you read it out loud, so I'm glad I didn't have to go that far. Okay. Do you mind if I ask you your name? So this may very well be the big moment. Got it. Unable to bear the sweltering heat, I stopped at a cafe on the outskirts of town for a little breather. We don't even see who this is? It seems I've stuck my nose into something more dangerous than I had thought. It's been a month since that incident that threw Shibuya into chaos. Wait a minute, so whose story is this? And even now, here in the Middle East, I've still got the scoops coming my way. Is this Minurikawa somehow? Hello there, insane buffoon. I got wind of an incident aboard a long-distance railway a few years back. Seems it involved an armed group that styles itself the Serpent. By looking into that, I might finally be able to learn the identity of a certain person of interest. The lead is a risky one, though. March into it too blithely, I might wind up getting killed. Nice vocab, blithe. But what can I do? There are people back in Japan counting on me. The exclusive scoop I landed on that attempted bioterror attack caused 4-star General Gossip to sell like wildfire, and Heaven Publishing made a spectacular comeback. Good. It is Minurikawa. But even so, Mr. Toyama and Chiaki are still going to need my help. Wow, so it's a freaking Minurikawa final special episode. So what do I do? Do I play it safe and head back home? I like how this is all being typed, by the way. No, how could they depend on a man who turned tail and ran when the big scoop was right in front of his nose? And for my own part, my interest in getting to the bottom of this far surpasses my fear for my own safety. Guess I've got to take this as far as I can. Until I can find out who Alphard really is. What's the real person like underneath that veil of mystery? My story isn't over until I have what I need. Alright. I'm actually supposed to just press X on the black screen. There we go. That was weird. That can't be it. That was it? Whoa. Golden bookmark! Mean cleans on the bookmark now. And it's actually a hint for something that we'll deal with later. That was the last episode? That was weird. Shibuya Side Stories! We did it! Yeah, right, Fakafon. That's like Resident Evil 1. They're just typing whole chapters like that when they save. And then I dodged a zombie. And then it bit me once, so my health went to yellow status. But I'm still alive now. Yeah, and we're back. That was it. Alright. Cannot open the time chart, so... press start. Title screen. So what this means is... yeah, I guess that was it. Yeah, I can't do any better than that. Okay. Did it. Well. Hello there, the Fool Arcana. Well, you know what this means? We only have to get the last 2 full endings. We're gonna do it. Now, the first one is something that I was unable to get the first time because I didn't have all the bad endings or whatever. So, let's make this happen. Minorikawa at 1735. Common name, remember this? What could the name have been? Not Endo. Now I'm going to go with Nakamura. And now I wait. Last time I just sat here for minutes with nothing. But this time... whoa. Adjust the frequency of your device. That's so creepy. Try turning the dial. Yeah, I'm supposed to move my mouse wheel up and down a bunch of times. I'm going to try pressing up and down on the D-pad. Touchpad? Well, maybe left and right then? That's left. That's down. Maybe I don't want up. Maybe I want left and down. Maybe it's with a joystick? Yeah, that doesn't help. I'm gonna go back to where I get to choose because I think I screwed that up. But you see where it's going, right? I just don't know how to press up and down on the PlayStation 4 controller. Do I use the right stick? Maybe I'll try the right stick. Wasn't that creepy, though? The game's just straight up whispering to us. Nakamura. And now I'll wait again, because that was freaking weird. Yeah, plug the controller into port 2. That's so creepy. I know you're receiving this. It's me, Nakamura. I need you to adjust the frequency of your device. How do I do this, though? Try turning the dial. Right stick? Round and round and round? There it is, right stick. That's so freaky. That's it. Sending message. That is surreal. What the hell? So this is a new ending, by the way. It's called Conspiracy. So this ought to be good. You'll have to forgive me. This is the only way I can keep them from watching. What is going on? Hey there, KO. They are wary of me. It's not as easy as it used to be to sneak a message into a game. What? That's why I've used this transmission program to send my message to you. Surely they won't notice this. What is going on? My name is Koichi Nakamura, chairman of Spike Chunsoft. Whoa! I've given publicity interviews for our new game, so perhaps you are familiar with my face. But the Koichi Nakamura that you have seen is not actually me. He is one of them, a skillful impersonator who has taken my place. Whoa, this game? Yet, it seems that my captors are fickle masters. My only form of entertainment in this room is the TV, and just the other day, I saw my other self on the screen and he looked subtly different than the one I've seen before. The original Koichi Nakamura, who replaced me, seems to have been nothing more than a disposable pawn to them as well. I've been locked up in this tiny room, for a long time. Telling the world about my captivity seemed impossible, and I had long since given up. But now, a chance has suddenly come my way. The other day, the fake me came to my prison room with a request. He told me to remake my old game, Door Door, so that a version could be included in this game. He told me that I had 1 hour. I tried to tell him that this was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He just said, "I'll be back in 1 hour," and departed. Oh, wow. I'm sure he intended to torture me, mercilessly. Wow, if I didn't meet my deadline. I had no choice. I had to do it. I dragged a dusty PC from the corner of the room, in your prison which you have, and started coding as hard as I could. A half hour later, I had managed to finish. Whoa, what a badass. I gave the code a test play. I hadn't managed to reproduce all the fine details, but it worked, so that was good. Still, not having played Door Door in so long, I'd forgotten how difficult it could be. Yeah, I spent about 20 minutes struggling with it, and then I got an idea. I could hide my message in the code of this program. If all I did was hide it, though, they were certain to find it. In order to keep them from spotting it, I decided to include this transmission program. This should protect my secret. Just now I received a signal from your gaming device. Yeah, right, Winterburn, they forced me to do a 60-minute game jam. I am writing this message in reply. Quite frankly, I didn't expect to succeed, but I did. My fingertips are trembling with anticipation. These transmissions are my only means of contacting the outside world. I'm begging you, please, if you can, keep this game close at hand at all times, and every so often, boot the game up and check to make sure my messages are still live. A day will come when I am able to reveal their plan, but until that day comes, please, don't let this game out of your sight. Nope, possession. You have my deepest thanks for playing. Koichi Nakamura. Wow, really fighting GameStop's used policy, huh? Buy the game and keep it, please. For the love of God, I have to send my conspiracy message your way. I gotta say, I really didn't expect anything like this. I knew that the ending was called Conspiracy, but I had no idea what the hell this was going to be. So Danganronpa has come out since then, and and what else? 999. You know, like, Shibuya Scramble is a 10-year-old game at the time of this recording. Is Nakamura okay? Cry for help. Oh my god. Hey, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have one more ending to get. Remember how the bookmark we got had little mean clean running on it? Well, we are going to go to the last ending in the game, which, believe it or not, is called True Conspiracy. So, first things first. Achi, 1705. Endo Electronics. Now we're going to do the same thing as before. I'm going to jump to mean clean. Okay. Oh, that's right. I had to get to the part where it's at the side of the road. I might even have been able to just select the jump option, but I'm playing things perfectly safe. But this will be the last thing in the game. This is all that's left to do, as far as trophies are concerned. So where's the side of the road stuff? Show me that jump. That's right, I gotta go through all this. I totally forgot. If you achieve your goals using accidental means, the outline becomes blurred and it makes it harder for anyone outside looking in to grasp what the actual plan is. Not only have they put together a perfect plan, they've purposely left certain tiny holes in it. Come on, side of the road. Side of the road, where are you? Give me that jump. I'm just mashing X over here. How far away is side of the road? Oh. Boom. Well, that's embarrassing, but it's all good. Yes! We're going back to mean clean, baby! Yes. But this is where it gets even weirder. Moving on. This was the very end of the main clean story, too. Look at this drama. Yeah, this is going to be the Heichimaru thing. Boom. Go to the very last page. I can do that. Look at this goofy, freaking bonkers situation. This is where it gets real good. Mean clean, no. I love this stupid drama. I want to see Juice Malone again. The legendary sniper, Juice Malone. So ridiculous. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, when dry ice sublimates, like, we just know. That's amazing, dude. But, like, also way too reckless. So long, dude. I'll send you on your way. You haven't taken my cap off. Always take the cap off of a plastic bottle before throwing it away. That's so freaking good. Everyone knows that. As long as the city isn't clean, monsters like that one we fought will keep turning up. Until I return, you guys are gonna have to make do somehow. Got it? It's so dramatic. Mean Clean was gone. You were the cleanest. No, this isn't goodbye. It's until we meet again. This freaking game. I can't believe you have to go to the end of freaking Mean Clean in order to get true conspiracy. That is so out there. Like, can you believe this? A cup, a juice box, and like a cap of a water bottle. That's so out there. All is right with the city at last. For now, there are no more tales left to tell the people of Shibuya. The crossing path and intertwining fates have already painted its own pictures of you already. If you ever want to see what they are up to, however, come on down to Shibuya again. Whenever you might like. What's that you say? Right, left, up, down? We're in! Ladies and gentlemen, true conspiracy begins. I have slipped out of the room where they keep me, and am currently typing on the keyboard at a programmer's desk. I think he'll be back soon, so I need to be brief. This may sound like it's all nonsense, but please, bear with me. I believe that he has included a message in this game, passing it off as the truth, a message in which he claims to be the victim. This message can only be viewed after you've played the game over and over. Upon reading it and feeling the sense of pride and accomplishment that comes with it, you may be inclined to simply believe what it says. Whoa, so was that last message false? But it is all lies. It is a cunning trap set by Koichi Nakamura to deceive you. Do not be fooled! I got wind of his plan a long while back. It was summer, several years ago. He had hidden a message in a game he developed back at the time. Later, while out drinking with a friend who plays games, the subject of the secret message came up. My friend had played the game and had seen the message, but he said there was no phone number included. The message I saw, however, definitely included a phone number. I thought it was strange, but I was curious enough to give it a call. A man answered. He spoke in a low, hushed voice. "Mr. Katajima," he said, "could you please come here right away?" he asked. I headed for the designated location, which was in the Shibuya ward of Tokyo. Then, as I stood alone in the darkness of a side street, I was grabbed from behind, blindfolded, and abducted. I was struck on the back of the head with a blunt instrument and immediately lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was in a tiny room with no windows. 2 other people were there. Takemura Abigo and Kinoku Nasu, writers for the game. They had both been kidnapped the same way, locked up and forced to write game scenarios. Nasu had been brought in relatively recently, but it sounded like Abigo had been locked in there for over a decade. Right now, the people operating as myself, Abigo, and Nasu are not the real us, but fakes employed by Nakamura. Oh my god. The details of my imprisonment naturally began to slip into my writing. I'll cut to the chase here. It was late at night, and I had come close to finishing up writing the scenario for this game. I could hear voices coming from the room next to mine. The voices of Nakamura and his underlings. I couldn't believe what I heard. They said they had programmed the game to emit some kind of electromagnetic waves? I couldn't really hear that well from the game's screen, which would let them know who had purchased it. If the game console connected to the internet, things got even more sinister. It would send a signal to them online, giving them the user's name and address. I couldn't make out all the finer details, but their conversation was peppered with words like abduction, brainwashing, and submission, so it's clear that they had some kind of nefarious plan in the works. That's why I decided to leave this message here, to warn you that you're at risk, and the danger is getting ever nearer. It wasn't easy including this message in a way that they won't find. If they do discover it, they will surely kill me. By the time you read this, I may already have left the world of the living. But when I think of you, an innocent gaming enthusiast just looking to play a great game, I cannot stand idly by and do nothing. If it's been a month or so since you purchased this game, then they almost certainly know who you are. Oh, it's been several months. Maybe it's only a matter of time before they show up at your home. Maybe it's already too late. They might already be right there, keeping an eye on you as they wait for the right moment to strike. Has anyone moved into your neighborhood lately? Did the clerk at the nearby convenience store get replaced by someone else? If you live with parents or siblings, take a good close look at their faces. It's not inconceivable that they've been swapped out with convincing fakes. This is really unsettling. It's just like making me paranoid about everyone around me. Thanks, Spike Chunsoft. You don't feel like there's someone watching over your shoulder right now, do you? Wait. If you do sense a watcher, don't just turn around. If you do, they will notice, and you'll become their prey on the spot. Man, if anybody is watching me, I'm reading this out loud so they know. Just act like you're enjoying the game and haven't noticed anything unusual. Yeah, right, suddenly my stream just cuts. Like, oh god. Maybe you don't believe me, but this is all true. The conspiracy is getting bigger. It's spread throughout Japan, throughout the rest of the world. Now it's on your very doorstep. This is not the first time I've included a message like this in a game. The last time I did so, several brave people took action. Perhaps that's the reason why Koichi Nakamura grows more restless every day. Just a little more. We need just a little more patience. At long last, we have a chance to stop their secret plan. Try to hold out if you can. Don't get caught up in their conspiracy. Don't be deceived by their schemes. The day of our victory approaches. Man, that's unsettling. But, prismatic bookmark! Do you know what that means? They walk among us. But wait. Honorary SOS member, Platinum Trophy, 428 Shibuya Scramble. We did it. With no music. Prismatic bookmark, baby. Time played, 50 hours. This is some visual novel. Now this is how you do a visual novel game. This is genuinely one of the best visual novels. I mean, I haven't played a million visual novels, but this is by far one of my favorites I've ever played. This is freaking marvelous. Hey there, Danish. So that's it. We actually did it. With Big Joe and Flaps tumbling to the ground, we concluded 428 Shibuya Scramble. So that was it. We got the last ending. So thank you very much for joining the stream. And next time we'll actually do a different game. Have a wonderful night.